Welcome to another lesson in Autodesk Inventor with Mr. Estabrooks. Today I'm going to show you how to model a simple puzzle cube piece. This is the piece on screen that we're going to be modeling, and we've given this a nice sort of gold finish. I'm just going to minimize that, and I'm going to create the part from scratch. So open a new document, create a sketch, and we'll start sketching on the XZ plane. Now remember, it's always important, I'm going to go back to the finished model, it's always important to think about how you're going to model a piece before you model it, to keep the sketches and features to a minimum. Notice I've completely modeled this piece with only 2 sketches and 2 extrusions. So we're going to start by modeling this first one, this L shape, and then we're going to just add a third cube onto that. So remember, in the puzzle cube project, all your puzzle parts are made of 3/4 inch cubes. So we're going to start at the origin, and I'm going to go up 1.5 inches, 90 degrees. Click enter. Use my scroll wheel, my mouse wheel to scroll out. And notice I'm typing in all of my dimensions on the keyboard, and that will allow me to put in, these are called numeric constraints, that will allow me to end up with a fully constrained model when I'm done, or fully constrained sketch, I should say. So I can finish the sketch. Now there's my L shape, which I'm going to then go and extrude 0.75 inches. Now once I have a 3D model with some surfaces, I can then create a sketch right on any of those surfaces. And now I can just create a rectangle, and notice it automatically latches on the existing vertices. Finish that sketch, click extrude, pick that surface, 0.75 inches. And remember, you can either use the dialog box or the marking menu. They're basically duplicate commands. The dialog box is the old sort of style interface, and the marking menu is the new style interface. I wouldn't be at all surprised if eventually we see a lot of the dialog boxes go away, and you can configure which of these is shown. So there's our model, but notice it doesn't have any real color or texture or anything. It's just sort of the default gray, which you can see up at the very top of your screen. This has just some colors. Essentially, this is like applying a coat of paint. When you click on that pop-up menu, you can go down and you pick this, I'm going to call this, I don't know, blue part. And again, you're going to decide what color your parts are, right? So blue wall paint, that sounds good. And there, notice it's colored it blue. And all it did was really apply a coat of paint. We'll learn in a future lesson, we'll learn how to actually create a material and assign a material to your object. But essentially, there's your finished model. I can orbit around, take a look at it, and that's all there is to it. Notice we're back to where we started. 2 extrusions made from 2 sketches. Now I could have done this in a more complicated way, but remember to keep your model simple. You'll be better off in the long run.